These video notes will be a continuation of lesson 5 on electron configurations, but this specifically will show you how to do the noble gas shortcut. So you can use the shortcut for any example that you write the electron configuration for. If the shortcut does not make sense to you, you certainly don't have to use it. You can write each one out the long version. So this will just cover the shortcut. So in your notes, in your blue packet, we'll put some examples here under the noble gas shortcut, which is on page 5 of your notes packet. So make sure you have your notes packet. And of course, make sure you have your yellow periodic table packet. So the electron configuration shortcut deals with noble gases. So the noble gases are right here on the periodic table. They also include helium because helium is normally in that group. So those are your noble gases, and you can label it on your periodic table if you want. I apologize for my writing. This is the noble gases. This is really hard to do with your mouse. Okay, there we go. All right, beautiful. Noble gases. Okay, so the reason we have to start with a noble gas is because noble gases have a full outer energy level. And so that's why we start with these for the electron configurations. These would all end in 2p6, 3p6, 4p6. They would have a full outer energy level. So when you write your electron configuration using the shortcut, magnesium, remember, is here. Actually, I'm going to present this so it's a little bigger on your screen. All right, so magnesium is here. So when we write our shortcut, we have to start with the noble gas. Whoops. So magnesium is element with an atomic number of 12. So when you go backwards, basically you find the noble gas that comes just before the element you're writing the configuration for. So if magnesium is number 12, the noble gas just before that would be neon, which is number 10. So neon has a full outer energy level. So to start, we would write the symbol for neon in brackets. So this, you would write this, the noble gas, in brackets instead of 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. That would encompass that entire piece because neon ends in 2p6. So after neon, then again, we follow in order of atomic number. So the next sublevel would be 3s, and magnesium would be the second element in. So then we would end in 3s2. So when you write the shortcut will still show the very outermost electrons, which we'll define in a second. But they'll start with the noble gas, and they will always show that very outermost energy level. So if we look at nickel for the next example, nickel is number 28. So if we look at our noble gases over here, chromium is 36, that comes after, so we can't use that. So we have to go to argon, which would be the noble gas just before nickel. So we would start with argon in brackets. And then from argon, which is element 18, we would follow in order of atomic number. So next we would do 4s2. And that gets us to calcium. So we follow in order of atomic number. We come down here to 3D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we would end in 3d8. So this would be the shortcut for nickel. Arsenic is here, number 33. So again, we have to start with the noble gas that comes just before arsenic, which again would be argon. So you have to go backwards until you get to the noble gas just before that element. So we would put AR in brackets. And then we'd start again from argon. So argon is number 18, so we'd come over here to 19, 4s2. That gets us to calcium, so we follow in order of atomic number. We come down here to 3d, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this would be 3d10. And we're still not to arsenic yet, so we have to keep going. So after zinc comes the atomic number of gallium. So gallium starts with 4p, so we would go 4p, 1, 2, 3. So our electron configuration would end in 4p3. So this would be the shortcut for arsenic. One new one that I added was neon. Lithium, there is no shortcut for it. Well, there is a shortcut, but it's so early on the periodic table, your previous example, that I decided to skip it and show you how to write the shortcut for an actual noble gas. You cannot just put neon in brackets because, so you cannot do that. No, no, no. Okay. The shortcut still has to show those outermost electrons. So you would have to start with the noble gas that comes just before neon, which in this case, remember, helium is also a noble gas. So we would start with helium. So make sure on your periodic table that you mark down that helium is a noble gas so you don't forget. So you would start with helium and then go from there. Next would come 2s2. And then after that, we follow in order of atomic number to 2p, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would end in 2p6. So that would be the shortcut for neon. There are some other examples on the bottom of page 5 in your notes that you can try. I will post the key to those as well. But you can use either the noble gas shortcut for those, or you can use the long version. Either way is good. All right, good luck.